In today's video, my wife and I are going to be trying out a bunch of cool fishing spots on a new section of river that we have never fished. We'll be eating delicious food, trying a variety of lures to target multiple species, and checking out the local wildlife. This is going to be a fun one. Oh my gosh, that's a giant. That's a freaking giant. All right, guys, well, we're going up to spot number 1 here. This is an absolutely beautiful river. Every spot we're fishing today is going to be on this beautiful river. We're just going to be fishing different parts of it. There's a bunch of dams on this river. This one is the furthest downstream of all of the spillways that we're going to be fishing today, but I think this one has the most potential for big fish. As you can see, the dam's up there, but while we're here at the parking lot, I think we're just going to throw a couple casts and then we'll make our way up. I'm starting out with a bait caster and a spinning rod. They're both medium. I've got a little shallow diving perch colored Rapala on here, and then I've got the EFH worm on this one. Got my wife throwing the EFH Banshee and Pearl. It's a 3-inch paddle tail. Catches everything. You know there's musky in here?
Maybe I'll catch one.
As we were walking in here, I could see some fish blowing up. We gotta be real quick today, so I'm gonna cycle through lures fast. I only did like 5 casts with this jerkbait. Now I'm gonna try a few casts with the worm. This bait looks so dang good. I don't know if it's gonna be the move here though, just because it's more of like this is more of a bait for like slow rivers with a lot of weeds with just the weightless Texas rig on it. So I don't know, I might need to use something pretty aggressive here. All right, one more cast and let's go up to the spillway.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Musky, what?
No, it's a bear.
Where?
Across the river.
Oh my gosh, look, there's a bear over there. All right, nothing downstream. Let's head up to the spillway. Hello.
Come on, guys, fish on, huh?
Yeah. Since we're fishing 5 different spillways today, the name of the game is speed. So we're really not gonna give each of these spots too much of a chance because we just don't have time to do that. I mean, we're gonna have to basically get in, get out, fish every spot for like an hour and a half. So when we're fishing little places next to the parking lot like that, we really only have time to give each one like 5-10 minutes. We're gonna have a lot of hours of driving today just between spots. Plus we wanna wade a few sections of the river that aren't even spillways. So we really just gotta keep it moving today. Let's try a few casts right down here. There's a lot of different species under this dam. There's smallmouth, spotted bass, largemouth, perch, crappie, white bass, musky, black bears. There's a lot of different stuff. Hopefully we don't catch any black bears, but I guess it's possible. Oh, fish just hit over there. Nothing on the Rapala, let's try the worm. All right, nothing here. Let's go up even closer. Whoa, that bait is warm. Well, I think what we should probably do, since we have pretty good bank access here, is just fish our way up. There's striper here too. Yeah, they're pretty rare, but Creek Fishing Adventures caught a striper here. Oh my gosh, that's probably like 80-degree water. I'm really surprised by that because if you look how tall the dam is, this reservoir is super deep. So I figured the water would be coming out of the bottom and it would be really cold. But for whatever reason, it must be coming from the top because that is some seriously warm water. Yeah, there's no way there's trout in here either. It would probably just be like largemouth, spotted bass, smallmouth right now. I got a chaser, see it? Oh, this is really shallow. I think I might wade out to that shallow bar in the middle and cast over the other way. Hey, wait, I gotta wade right now. Because in 15 minutes, they're gonna put 2 more generators. Holy cow, guys, it's so shallow through this whole thing. They're gonna let more water out in like 10 minutes, so I only got a few casts out here and then I gotta bounce. But I just wanted to try it while I have the chance. Pretty neat looking spot. Can't believe I've never been here before. There's a lot of fish here, man. I really hope we catch one, but if we don't, that's fine, because we got like 5 more spots to try today. And we really just got to keep it moving, just spot to spot to spot. I've never fished 5 spots in a day like this before, but the name of the game is gonna be speed. I feel like I'm gonna get swept away. This current's moving really fast and the rocks are really slippery. Probably wouldn't recommend it unless you're a good swimmer. There's a nice eddy there behind the pillars. Wonder if that's where the fish are sitting. Hopefully they're sitting somewhere. Well, you heard the siren. They're about to let a bunch more water out. This is weird. Look at all the water coming out of the wall here. I don't know where that's draining from, but it's a little sketchy. This dam is super old. I want to say this dam's over 100 years old. Hopefully they're not having problems with water leaking through. Oh yeah, there's all the new water coming out. Where are the fish at? Well, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like anything's really biting up at the dam, so we're gonna start heading back downstream and head to the next spot. We had more time allotted here, but if the fish aren't biting at one of these spots, then we're just gonna move to the next one. Because I'm sure at one of these spots, we're gonna start catching fish and we'll use the extra time there. Where the heck are fish at? I saw a little bass follow my lure. Probably not even big enough to get this EWG hook. You wanna move down a little bit? You got one? Hey! Get it! Net it! Net it! Net it! What was it?
Large.
Largemouth bass?
Yeah.
Sure it wasn't a spot?
Maybe it was a spot. There was one that came with it too.
You gotta be quicker than that, Lena.
Sorry.
You gotta flip them up on the bank.
Well, I didn't want to hurt it.
You didn't have time to mess around.
I didn't want to hurt it.
Well, we had one hooked here at the boat launch. Alana couldn't get it done, but that's okay. On to the next spot. There's gonna be a bunch more fish there. At least, that's what I'm gonna tell myself. Well, we just pulled up to spot number 2 here, and man, it is flowing. It is high and muddy. We've had a lot of rain recently, but I didn't think it would be this bad. Normally, the water coming from this side of the river is supposed to be pretty chill, and this is actually the spillway right here, this brick powerhouse. So the current is usually coming out right in front of us, which it might be coming out of there too, but this current is kind of dominating the river right now. The spot's looking pretty crazy. There's a way to access it right down here. And as you can see, there's a pretty big eddy. We're gonna tie on some chatterbaits. Those do really well in muddy water, and see if we can catch a few fish in this eddy. Actually, you know, I might try a spinnerbait. I'll have you throw this because this is really light and I can't throw that on this rod. This is looking rough, y'all. We've only got about 6 inches of visibility, maybe a foot of visibility, and the water's moving fast. But I've caught fish and stuff like this before, and we're using good lures for it. I got my wife using this white, red, and yellow spinnerbait, and then I'm using a white chatterbait. If any lures are gonna get it done here, it's probably gonna be these two. Oh look, whitewater rafters. Oh, that's funny. Apparently that's a thing. Oh, there's more of them. Is this just gonna be whitewater rafters the whole time? I don't know. Got one. Oh, I think I had one. I might have just had a bite, like seriously. Got one. Oh my gosh, I had one right there. Something was just biting me. I just got bit again. Dude, I just got bit again. That's 3 bites now. It's gotta be stalker. Oh, he took my tail off. Look at that. I knew I was getting bit. All right, well, there's definitely fish here. I mean, I got bit like 3 times. I think they might be stalker trout. They could also be perch. Neither of those would be able to eat a chatterbait this big. This big chatterbait would just be trying to catch bass, musky, walleye, which are all in this river right here. I think the banshee might be the way to go. Just like a white one. Got him again. What the heck was that? Okay, I'm gonna do like 2 more casts with this lure, and then I'm gonna switch to something a lot smaller, because that's like the 5th bite I've got. It's gotta be like perch or trout. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to a smaller bait. This chatterbait's not working. I gotta run to the truck really quick. Can you do me a favor and catch a fish?
Okay.
You know what? I'm actually gonna try this crankbait first. I think this dive's about 4 feet deep, which should be perfect for that little eddy. And with the treble hooks, if I'm getting short striked by trout and perch, they'll definitely get hooked. I think this is gonna be the way to go. All right, I got her tied on. I also changed my shoes, so now I'll be able to step into the water a little bit. Did you catch any? Oh, that looks fun. You got one? Flip it up. Flip it up onto the bank. Flip it up, flip it up. Nice. That's a spotted bass. That is a skinny guy right there. All right, Alana got the first fish. Little spotted bass. That's probably what was ripping the tail off my chatterbait. And he ate the EFH Banshee. EngineeringHookSets.com. You snagged.
Okay.
Do better.
I just caught a fish. You haven't caught a fish yet.
I got like 4 bites.
Okay. Well, where are they?
Got one. Good fish. That's actually a big one. Hey, can you get the net? Oh my gosh, that's a giant. That's a freaking giant. Net it. Net it. Oh my gosh, that's a PB spotted bass. That's a freaking tank, dude. Dude, that's a freaking tank spotted bass. Oh my freaking gosh. Thanks, Boo. Dude, that's like a 3-pounder. That's the biggest spotted bass I've ever caught. On that little Yozuri crank. I know, yeah. It's huge. 2.77. That's the biggest spotted bass I've ever caught by far. All right, I'm gonna put him back. He freaking soaked me. Dude, how freaking sick is that? The second spot is muddy as heck, and we've both caught a fish, and I just got the biggest spotted bass I've ever caught. If you know anything about spotted bass, they're kind of like smallmouth, where they don't get as big as largemouth. So a 2.77 pound spotted bass is like way more impressive than a 2.77 pound largemouth in a lake. There could be more too. We could totally catch musky, walleye, trout, perch in here. It's kind of neat watching all the whitewater kayakers go by too. I've never done that, but we're probably gonna have to try it at some point. So we actually ended up gumming down to the same river the next day and whitewater rafting. If you're in the area, I would highly recommend. I thought I had like a huge brown trout at first, because he looked kind of yellow. You just had one? If you find a really good eddy when the water's all fast and muddy, it can make the fishing better because the fish all congregate here because the rest of the river is too fast for them.
2 more! 2 more! All right, Kiki, come on back, love. How y'all doing?
Good. They're having fun over there. I think I'm learning that these expensive spinning rods with the micro guides are actually a detriment. Like, you get tangled way easier on the tiny guides.
What's that from?
I made a cast, my line was tangled, it whipped back and got me.
Oh, that's bad.
Here, we'll give it some fresh scent. Well, we only got those 2 fish at spillway number 2, but I got a PB spotted bass, which was sick. Definitely didn't expect that. But all right, we are gonna head way upriver to spot number 3. Hopefully it's not muddy there, because spot number 3, trout is the main target. Let's go. Oh my gosh. The river is chocolate milk. There is absolutely zero hope we catch a fish in that. Oh man. It's like some of the best fries I've ever had. Man, y'all, is it high and muddy or what? I thought it was gonna get better going upstream, but the further upstream you go, the worse it gets. Should I even make a cast? Guys, I don't think there's gonna be any fish here. Well guys, the other 3 spots I had planned for this video were all flooded and blown out. That spot where we were eating lunch, I mean, we were just gonna jump right down there off that patio and wade fish. It's supposed to be a beautiful trout river. This is supposed to be a good looking clear spillway, but the 5 spillway thing is clearly not gonna happen today. I mean, we could fish them all. It'd be super easy to just go and fish, but I'm not gonna catch anything at these other spots because they're so flooded and so muddy. So I don't think I really have a choice except to come back and do this video another day. Still gonna try to do these same 5 spots, but hopefully when we come back, it'll be nice and clear and we'll catch a bunch of fish.